Greetings, dear friends. Greetings, lovers of freedom. Please, the video you are watching here are Eastern Security Network. And in this video, they made some clarifications on some issues that is bothering everyone. For those of you who are still confused, I want you to pay attention to this video, most especially the voice, so that you will understand and start asking questions. And I am passing this message for those who claim to be called autopilot. Now, in the previous videos released by ESN, Simon Eber claimed that this very ESN is autopilot, that he is in charge of ESN. And ESN have made this very clarification once more, letting you know that ESN is under the leadership of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and ESN is under the command and control of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and ESN is not in anywhere in autopilot. Now, when you listen to this voice, you will see when they make every clarification, anything you need to know. I want every autopilot to start asking Simon Eber to release the video of his own ESN that he is raising fund for more than over a year, collecting money from Biafrans, telling them that he is in charge of ESN, or he is feeding ESN, or he is maintaining ESN. I want you people to ask him to release the video of the ESN he is in charge, because when you watch the previous videos of ESN, they have made it clear. This very video now, you will see them here made it clear that they are under Mazi Nnamdi Kanu command and the DOS command. And we don't have two ESN, which he, Simon Eber, testified in his last video. I want you as an autopilot to start asking him to give you people the proofs of the money he is collecting, so that you will know where you stand, so that you will know what you are paying. Because when we tell you people that he is scamming you, that he is not in charge of ESN, many of you will say, no, it's a lie. Now, I want you people to pay attention and watch this very video, and you will see every statement. ESN have clarified everything you need to know. Now, if Simon Eber cannot show you people his own ESN, and he lay claim on this very ESN formed by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu with the members of DOS, that means all of you have entered one chance. Like we always told you that he is nothing and nothing. Now watch the video line by line.
Mama, come and see you. Why so far? Mama, come and see you. Why so far? To start the yard. And go say not really. If I say my mama.
God, I say I get my son, no going back.
If I say my papa.
God, I say I get my son, no going back. 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 No going back.
We want to see our leader.
No going back.
And they can we need to.
No going back.
DOS be the panther.
No going back.
DOS be the pilot.
No going back.
DOS now we know.
No going back.
You hear that? Do you hear it?
No going back.
My papa.
Then I say I never struggle. No going back. Why
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, dear friends and lovers of freedom, wherever you are watching. I greet every one of you. That say me chuko kikabiama onye primi henine
guide and protect every one of you wherever you are watching. I greet the leader of indigenous people of Biafra in the person of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, whom I call the breeze. You can see Ikukuana Fuanya. And I also greet the leadership of IPOB DOS led by Mazi Cheka Edoziem. I greet every one of you. I greet our gallant men, Eastern Security Network, and all their commanders. I salute you all. I greet our legal teams, led by Barrister Ifani Ejiofor, Mike Ezekome. I salute you all. And I salute every IPOB principal officer and IPOB worldwide, and also my fellow media warriors, my fellow comrades. I salute you all. I greet you all, wherever you are. And I say, guide and protect every one of you, wherever you are. He say, Biafrans and lovers of freedom, I have come this evening to drop the message and show you the truth that you need to know. I am not here this evening to gamble or exchange any words with any person. I am here to set the record straight, and this evening I will be showing you the launching of Biafran international passport and Biafran vehicle plate numbers, and also Biafran nest of kin. These are the three things I would love to discuss with you with facts and figures. And I want you people to please invite every code of conduct media URAT, and also invite the automatic autopilot brainless bingos, because this message is for them. This message is not for IPOB members. This message is not for IPOB media warriors. This message is not for those who knows what is going on. This message is for the naive and those that have been deceived for a very long time. Those that don't know the way forward, or what is happening and what is going to happen, or where to follow. This message is for every one of you. And I want you to pay attention to everything I am going to say here. And before I proceed, my name is MAP Ezioku Bundo, one in Biafra land. This broadcast is not for inconsequential, low-thinking people. This message is for people that are sensitive, people that can decode, people that can understand, people that can read meanings, people that can read the body language, people that can differentiate between fallacy and the truth, those that can face the reality, those that can withstand the truth, no matter how it hurts, you can take it. This message is for you. I am not here for you to clap for me. I am not here for you to tell me, Mazi, well done, right done. No. I am here for you to know the truth. Because when you say media warrior is not to come and they talking. No. You need to come with facts and figures. Now, dear friends and lovers of freedom, like you all know, I have already introduced myself. And I am proudly a member of indigenous people of Biafra, led by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu under the command of the Directorate of State. So you hate me, you hate yourself. You love me, you love yourself. But the truth is what we are going to say in this platform. Remember, we are not going to reduce nor add. We are going to say it the way it is, because I always maintain, and I said everything, that I am not in IPOB for connection. I am not in IPOB for fame. I am not in IPOB for money. I am not in IPOB for you to clap for me. I am in IPOB to contribute my own quota for the freedom of my children and unborn children, and for my family. I am in IPOB to defend my freedom and to give my future children the freedom they deserved, because nobody is born to be slave. You are born to be free man. And that is why I am here this evening. If you are not patient enough to listen to the broadcast, please, it is your phone and your data. Feel free to vermouth, to discharge yourself. But don't tell me or to come here to say something that will push me to block you, because that is the only response I can give to you. Now, let me go straight to the point why I am here this evening. Because a lot have been happening. For those of you who are following me, you know that for a few days now, if I'm not mistaken, I have not been on air. And the reason is that I just want to study a lot of things and to know what is going on and to be able to dictate some certain thing to make sure that we are still in the right track, and which I have seen that I, MAP, Ezioku Bundo, one in Biafra land, is in the right track, and the IPOB leadership, whom are piloting the affairs of the Biafra restorations, are also in the right direction, in the way Mazen Nnamdi Okukan wanted to be. And that's how we are going to do it until Biafra is restored. Now, today's topic is launching of Biafran International Passport and the Biafran plate number and Mazen Nnamdi Kanu next of kin. Now, all of us, we are educated. I am not more educated more than those of you that are listening to me. I have a lot of intellectuals, high-level intellectuals, those that are well respected. I have a lot of you here listening to me. And for that reasons, I have to be very, very honest and transparent in everything I am going to say and do here, because we will not forget anything, and we are going to be held responsible in anything that we say. That is why we are not going to lie against any person in this very broadcast, but we are going to say it the way it is. Now, first of all, what is the use of international passport? And what is international passport? In some countries, international passport is also serving as their identifications, like I can say identity card. But automatically, international passport is used for traveling. International passport is not something you will do and keep it inside house. The purpose of having international passport is when you want to travel from Nigeria to Ghana, you will have your passport. At least when you are stopped, you will show your passport. They will be able to know the country where you come from. They will be able to know, this guy is from Nigeria, this is his passport. Once you present your passport, they will say, this is a Canadian, this is an American citizen, this is a British citizen, this is a social citizen, this is a Finnish citizen. So international passport is not just for travel, but it's also used for recognition of identification where you come from. Now, some of you will say, why are they stamping it? They are stamping it to know that you are departing from so-so country and they are heading to so-so country. Your international passport is what any country can use to deport you. No country can deport you without your passport, because your passport identifies where you come from. And with you not having any passport, not having any means of identifications, no country on this earth can deport you to any country until they be able to prove that you are from that very particular country. And that very country must be recognized internationally before having passport. There is nobody on this planet Earth can issue a passport on a country that is not well recognized by the international community. If you do that, you are just nothing but a criminal, and you will be arrested if being caught anywhere that you are using passport that is unaccepted by any country or non-existing country. You will be arrested, because that is part of criminal activities. Now, the same thing is applicable to vehicle plate numbers. Vehicle plate numbers is a means of identifications with your particulars, your number of plates of motor. Once I pick that very particular number, I can be able to detect the right owner of that very vehicle, his home address, and everything about the person. And you cannot have a plate number of a country that have not been recognized, that is not yet a sovereign state, that is not yet having their president, having their prime minister, having their currency, having everything that is take to be a nation. You must have all these things. That will enable it. And before you can have all these things, you will first of all declare your own sovereign state of nation. That means you must have your own country where you are operating, where you are the government. You decide what happened. You must have your own geopolitical territory, your own area where you can proudly say that this is our country. I have boundary with so people. I have boundary with so people. You cannot have passport nor plate number while you are agitating. Why I am laying this preamble here is for those of you who will say, why do you attack this guy? Why do you say this? That is the reason I am breaking it down for you people to understand. You cannot have international passport under any other country. That is why Catalonia is an autonomous, but they don't have passport. They use Spanish passport, undermining that they operate autonomous, but they don't have any passport stating that this is Catalonia, but they have their own people representing them. Now, let us go to the little criminal in Finland, and who have told you people that he is launching the passport. I will bring the video because I don't like making videos of somebody without bringing proofs and evidence of what I am saying, so that you will not say that I, MAP, Ezioku Bundo, is just laying a false allegations against any person or against any individual. I come with facts and figures, and we say everything the way it is. Now, let us go for the first video here so that you will be able to understand.
Do we have to pay anything? Is it quid pro quo or a free bonus?
Yeah, no country in the world issues document free of charge. And for the fact that we are needing fund to further this liberation of Biafra, it is not going to be free of charge. And the process of payment will be made public very soon. But we are looking at anybody who wants to get the passport, the ID card of Biafra. You have to apply it online. At the website.
Now, did you hear that? If you want to apply for the Biafran passport, you have to apply it online. Biafrans and lovers of freedom, there is something we call embassy. For example, if you are Italian citizen residing in Nigeria and your passport, you want to have your passport or you want to renew your passport, what you need to do is to go to Italian embassy in Nigeria and you will have your passport there. If you are a zoo, you are residing here in Italy, you need a zoo passport. You need to go to the zoo embassy in Rome. At that place, you will now have your passport, either renew or issue new passport. Now, how can a new passport, a new country, will be online and you have to pay? Who are the state agents that issuing that passport? And what is the purpose? And where is that money going? Now, some of you will not understand what is going on. When you watch this Biafra movement, most especially our brothers and sisters, person like Onowibo that have a small brain, that cannot be able to understand the game the enemies are playing. When they see such thing, they will jump and say that these people, IPOB, are criminals. These people are a bunch of criminals. How can you be selling passport of a country? Or for example, those that are well educated, those that know the meaning of passport, those that knows everything, how passport function, how countries function, how you can use passport, and how you can be able to apply for passport, and they know that passport can only be issued for a country that is already recognized as a sovereign nation, as an independent nation, as an existing country. They will be start seeing this Biafra agitation as a scam. This is the game this very young stupid guy is trying to play when he is scamming the people that Mazi is trying to save, so that he will draw hatred to the Mazi and to the people that are agitating for Biafra restoration. But you, out of your ignorance, will not understand the very game this young idiot is playing out. You will see it as it's a welcome development, but you have not sat down to ask yourself this very simple question. How will the people that you are calling for help, how will they see you? Are they going to see you as a smart, intelligent people? Or are they going to see you as a bunch of criminals, scammers? Or are they going to see you as unreasonable and unserious people? These are the questions I want you to ask yourself, and throw that same question to this very bingo called Gumi of Idu. Now, how can you imagine somebody in Finland, a nation that is not yet recognized internationally? Please, Mazi, please, I'm on air. I will call you back, please. I apologize. Thank you. Now, I want you to be paying attention to what I am saying here. Now, how will you see it? He is doing double damage. One, making people that's supposed to draw close to know and help for the restoration of Biafra to start seeing you as a scammers and criminals. Two, to start distancing themselves and make the people that you are trying to save to start hating you. And that will end the agitation, because that is not a good record. You don't issue passport when you don't have freedom, when you don't have sovereign state. That's why people like us, we always come out to tell you the truth, because we owe you nothing but the truth. We only owe you the enlightenment for you to understand. Now, if I may ask you, what is the use of this very passport? What are they going to use it for? Now let us listen to him again. Why I come down and be explaining this line by line to you people, like I said earlier, this broadcast is not for IPOB member, those that knows what is going on. This broadcast is not for IPOB media warrior. These broadcasts are for the autopilot and those naive, and to those like Onowibo who don't understand or who has a fish brain. These are the people I am making this program for, so that they will learn something. Now let us listen to the Gumi of Idu.
Official website of the Biafra Republic Government in Exile. You take your receipt to your liaison office, and there it is going to be for your biometric fingerprinting and data collection. The liaison office will run push that information for approval. After the approval has been made, the head office will now push the application to the liaison office in Finland for the printing of the ID card. Once the ID card is printed by the liaison office in Finland for security purpose, the ID card will be dispatched to the country of the applicant, to the liaison officer of the applicant for onward delivery to the applicant. So this process is to make sure that we maintain the standard and the security of the card. So it is not just something you just wake up tomorrow and somebody go to some cyber cafe and print it out. No. It's going to have your fingerprint on it. And it is going to be electronic ID card with biometrics. Thank you. So it is subject to payment.
Do you hear that? When you are listening to him now, you say, oh, that means Biafran passport. The question now is, biometric card, where will you test it to know if it is original, if it is acceptable? Which country will accept it? You cannot use it to move from one place to another. Automatically, it is invalid. Automatically, it is not in function. So tell me, United States of America cannot accept such passport. Canada cannot accept the passport. The British cannot accept it. African Ghana cannot accept it. Sierra Leone cannot accept it. There is no any part of country around the world can accept it. Now, the question I want to ask you that is watching me is, what is the purpose of scamming Biafrans? What is the purpose of making people to waste their hard-earned money? Because you need money to sustain yourself. Because the fundraising you are doing, people are no longer contributing. People have noticed that you are nothing but a criminal. You now go back to your drawing table, re-strategize on way forward to continue your criminal activities, to continue your criminality. You now come up with Biafran passport. You now come up and say, oh, you are issuing Biafran passport. For what? For what use? Have any country recognized Biafra as a sovereign state as any sovereign state? The answer is no. Have any part of the world recognized Biafra as a sovereign state? Have even Biafran themselves have not known their boundary of their own country? Because as I am speaking to you now, there is no yet boundary for Biafra. We have not known the Biafran territory. What we are doing is agitation. We are calling for referendum to know if during this referendum, if Shekiri people will agree that they are part of Biafra or not. If Robo can say, oh, my brothers and sisters, we know that we have come a long way, but we are not going to join you people in this sovereign state. We are going with one Nigeria. We are sorry, or we are going with our own Niger Delta. It is possible during the referendum, and nobody can stop them. The same thing applicable to Anioma, Ikwere, and the rest of them. We have not known those who can be part of Biafra. That is why Maazị Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, said that he needs referendum so that his people will determine and choose the country where they will belong. Now, somebody that is in Nigeria and is a Biafran, he wants to travel, and he paid for this rubbish you are doing. Can he use the passport to ask for visa? The answer is no. So, my brother, why are you encouraging evil? You see the reason why I told you people that this guy is not just an evil, but he He is a devil incarnate, and he must be brought down when the time comes. I will borrow the word from my fellow comrade, Mazi Metusela Wane Mekisedek. We will hunt them down. Because the kind of atrocities, the kind of crime these people is committing with the name of Biafra, they want to draw more hatred to the people of Biafra. Do you know, as a Biafran residing in in Biafra land, by engaging yourself in this violent or fraudulent activities, you are exposing yourself to danger. Now, this is another means for these people to collect data of those they will massacre. Once you want to apply, automatically you will send your data, your name, your surname, your place of birth, state of origin, your everything about you. You will fill it in that very passport, and they will gladly sell it to the Fulani Janjaweed. Now you see the reason why some of you will travel back home and you will be kidnapped within 24 hours of returning, because you foolishly follow the wrong groups. You release your data. The question I want to ask you, is this guy aware that what he's doing is invalid before the world? The answer is yes. Let's listen to him. Pay attention.
Having said that, it's very important we have this clear. Look, we know here gossip way pass us. But the international, yes, the international passport, some school of thought says that since it is not in use, will it be issued, or this is just electronic preamble of what we are expecting?
Dear friends, did you hear the question one of the bingo asked? He said that the school of thought said, since it's not in use, will it be issued? Because the reasons of issuing passport is for the use, is because it's for your identifications. Like, for example, I am here in Italy. If you want to know, maybe the Italian government want to know, where is this guy from? They will request for my passport. Once I present any country passport, automatically I am from that country. It doesn't matter if I nationalize by registration, by birth, or by nationality. What matters is that I was able to present the passport of that very country. And everything I do there, they will hold me responsible. And any day they want to take me out of the country, that passport I presented to them, I will be taken to that very country, because I am the citizen and I represent that country. I am one of the property of that very country. Now, the question they ask the criminal is it the school of thought say that since it's not in use, can they go ahead and issue it? Now, listen to the reasons why this criminal wake up and start issuing passport and be collecting money to poor Biafrans, those that are naive. And he don't have his own passport and he is not in use of it. Pay attention.
We are still on that. Issuing it, yes, it can be issued, and issuing it does not mean that you can travel with it. Issuing it is just...
Did you hear it? Issuing it does not mean that you can travel with it. Now, the question is, what will you do with it? What can you be able to do with it? What is the use of passport apart from traveling? And the reason you travel with your passport, when you travel out of that your country, your passport, it will automatically become your identification. It will become your ID card. You cannot use your ID card to travel any part of this country in this world. So automatically your passport is your identification card. What is identification card? Knowing you, who you are, knowing your name, your surname, your age, place of birth, your country that you are, where you come from, the country you are entering. Automatically, we know all these things. When you are inside your own country, you don't need passport for identification number. What you need is an ID card. Do you understand this? I don't know if you are getting my point. For example, if I am in the zoo, I don't need the Nigerian zoo passport for identification. What I need is national identification card, ID card. Now, when I am in Ghana, what will I use to identify myself in Ghana? Nigerian passport if I am a zoo. But I am not a zoo citizen. I will use my Italian passport to identify myself. Do you now understand it? Which means this criminal knows that the passport that he is telling Biafrans to pay, so that he will now go to one printing press and they print rubbish and give them, because he told you people that it will be an electronics machine. How will you now test if the electronics is functionable? Since it's not usable, it's not valid, where will you use it? This is the same scam Uwazurike used to scam a lot of people. And I will play you the video here because I am MAP Ezioku Bundu 1. If they play the show,
just to make you have the sense of being a Biafran and make you to give you that hope that the Biafra is coming, and then also to send the message to the international community how prepared we are. You know, it is it's very, very important.
Hi. So issuing the passport is to give you hope, not that it's well recognized. Issuing the passport now is to make you feel like Biafra is coming. Is to make you feel. Now, what manner of criminal is this? What manner of heartless criminals are these people? Biafrans, are you people listening to what I am hearing? Are you hearing what I'm hearing? The purpose of collecting money is not that he will use the passport to travel. He knows that it is invalid and it's illegal to issue such passport. He knows that it's illegal and the passport is invalid. The passport is unacceptable by any person. So you will now use your hard-earned money to go and pay for passport so that you will see, oh, this is how Biafran passport will look like. Do you see the kind of criminality? And you that is following him, you are clapping as a zombie you are. You are clapping because you are not well informed. You are clapping because you are an illiterate. You are clapping because you are foolish. You are clapping because you know nothing. You are clapping because you are a fool. You are clapping because they have brainwashed you. You are clapping because you cannot be able to reason and ask questions. You don't know the damage this bingo Gumi of Idu is causing to Biafran, most especially in international space. You don't know, and you don't care to know, and you think you are wise. Listen to him. He said that the passport is invalid. He knows. He knows that the passport cannot be accepted by any person. What is the purpose of scamming Biafrans? Now, let's go.
Because not many nations who have fought their way to their freedom and has government in exile before that we're able to do what we are doing today. The level of success we have recorded within few months is very tremendous. And so it is something that is bringing the interest of many powerful people around the world as they are now coming to us. So these are the things that we are putting together to demonstrate our readiness and how coordinated we are, and coupled with what we are going to do in the de facto government in the homeland. So yes, we are going to start issuing the passport in due time, but it is not valid because Biafra is not yet an independent state. But ID card
Ewuchim. Ewu. Na biko bialu ni akwa. Ewuchim. Allow me to listen to this bingo again. I need to listen to it again. Hey!
land. So yes, we are going to start issuing the passport in due time, but it is not valid because Biafra is not yet an independent state. But ID card is going to be valid. So, but
Hey! 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 Oyi. You know it's not valid. You know Biafra is not yet an independent state. You know, and to the international law, you cannot issue any passport that is invalid. You know, carrying a fake passport is a criminal activities, and you are luring Biafrans into it. Am I the one who said that is invalid? You heard it from him. You heard it from him when he said that he know that the passport is invalid. He said that the passport is of no use because Biafra is not yet a sovereign state. Biafra is not yet an independent country. For that, you cannot have passport. For that, you cannot have currency. For that, you cannot have military. For that, you cannot have plate number. You cannot be using another plate number in another country. Yet, people are following this criminal. Yet, people are listening. And they will open their mouth and tell you that Gumi is doing a wonderful work. Can somebody explain the magnitude of this kind of lie? The danger. If you are American, you are Canada, you are any world power, how can you now approach somebody that is issuing invalid passport to his own people in the name of freedom? That is to tell you that the people who he is attracting are all scammers. That is to tell you that there is no any world power approaching him. Everything is a scam. Do you know where he learned all these things? Do you know where he learned all these things? He learned it from his own father. I will play you the video of his own father. Just relax. I'm well loaded. I am well loaded. In this program, I'm well loaded. Can you now understand when we call him a criminal? Now tell me, Joe Biden will now see somebody issuing an invalid passport to his own people and collecting money, and he will send a delegate to go and approach him. Or which country around the world will see somebody scamming his own people and approach the person? If the person does not mean to kill you, listen to the
issuing it is not that you're going to travel with it, just like as I explained. It is also going to show you that you know you are touching a passport with one of the world highest security you can think of. So we have many securities in the passport, better than many nations today. Of course, even now that we are not yet a nation, with what is available, the skills, the professionals in the government, and those working in different departments are professional, like you all know. So because of that,
na-go autopilot n'iyi onye ọbụla ịfụ nọ n'autopilot biko mere ya ebere mere ya ebere mere ya ebere mere ya ebere o jiri go brain ha raise a fund. A country that don't know the value of their currency, a country that has no position in the world ranking, a country that cannot even, a country that is not yet recognized, passport having security. So when you are touching it, you will be now feeling you are with a country that the Nigerian soldiers are slaughtering their people every day. You are in a country where their citizen is still a slave. Do you know that this is a crime before international community? I dare you to take that kind of passport to any country, you will be arrested and jailed automatically. This is not a matter of I am fighting for freedom. If you like, be an IPOB member. If you like, be a Biafran. If you like, be whatever. Take that passport to any part of the world. You will be arrested and detained and probably sentenced to jail for possessing an illegal document. It is illegal. And I challenge any autopilot to come and defend it with facts and figures. Now, I don't want to take much of time here because I have to.
We have one of the best securities in this passport, and something that you can never believe. So it is good for the world to see what.
Now, Biafrans, I believe.
How do we have to?
Bingo. I hate stupid idiots. Come on, keep quiet. When men are talking, you should shut up and hide yourself in shame. He knows everything. And he's scamming you people. Now, for those of you who don't know why I am making this video, I want you to watch this video. Let us watch Wazirike. Let us watch Biafran plate number. And you will now understand what he's doing. You will now understand the lies, what we are trying every blessed day to make sure that you will not fall a victim. Just give me a minute so that you will watch. Now take a look at.
Number. As you can see it.
Like what Biafra plate number. Now tell Simon no scam. He is learning scamming. Now this is Biafran plate number, and now I'm going to show a picture. This is when they scam you finish. They will not dump you. You become stupid. Now, before you ask me, Mazi, what is this? This is Mazop, led by Wazirike, who have not gotten any independence. And he now paid people and Olunimo here a plate, full plate number. Then they now expose our people to danger. And these people now, all of them are dead. Now, watch Biafran plate number. Yet, Wazirike was busy using Nigerian plate number, and he sent these people to start showcasing all these criminal activities. The same thing, Simon is in Finland. The same thing, Simon is in Finland, using Finnish government document and be telling you to come and pay him money so that he will issue a Biafran passport for you. Ask him, why is he not using Biafran passport as a prime minister? His own passport, he don't need to seek visa. He should be having prime minister's meetings. Now, let us listen and watch Biafran plate number, because the step is one after the other. And after all those things, after the scamming, you ask yourself, where are they heading to? End of the day, you now see yourself as a Nigerian. This is why IPOB don't have any ID card, not to talk of passport. Now, I watch.
Biafra plate number. Sir, Kafage. Obioha, my name. I have Obioha Eugene. Kembosi bidoro gbawa Biafra plate number. 2017 ka mgba Biafra plate number. And anaghị eji gị n'ụzọ. Nobody and
2017, Simon can attack Waji. Can attack Jikebe. Since 2017, Biafra plate number no go na here. One na Biafra good. A bagokwa Biafra plate number yana Biafra passport. Yeah. Any person before you comment here, you must have your Biafran passport and Biafran plate number in your vehicle and your traveling document. Oh, na scam. Oh, na 419. Why yo? Now tell me, the world we watch this thing, how would they look you as a common criminal, people that don't know what they want? You see the reason why some people are distancing themselves from Biafra agitation. I don't blame some of them because the kind of criminal activities people are bringing in is what make people to think that we are unserious, that we don't know what we are doing. Watch ya. Biafran plate number since 2017. Let's know.
Everything they complain, documents. Onwere documents. Enwere documents. Nichokwana ikon office ebe na ga agba ya. Asụka ọrụ number. Enwere number, enwere Enugu, enwere Ebonyi, ebe nuche Biafra plate number. Ị ga-enweta na enwere office. Ka etu mmadụ ga-esi etu na police jide ka ị ga-agwa ha. Police na jide ma ihe agba n'aka eji anyị ele. Ha jụ ala m ha hụkwara agaja ya ahụ na plate number everything. Ile ma kita bụ m onye azụghị m ezoghị.
Now the question now, police in Nigeria or Nigerian police, call Biafran police, call American police, plate number, no another country. Now, when I watch it, Simon is introducing passport for your people. Uwazirike introduced plate number. Now, Biafran National Guard can get introduced Biafran pound sadi. Then can the other hungry man, the other man na Ayuzibaguji, Prince Will. Ingo introduce is in World Bank for us. Ebagana print in Egona. These people are making this a struggle to look childish. And this is the reason I am telling you, you that is shouting, supporting somebody, how do you feel? Are you not thinking, asking questions? Let us watch this video because I am very much ashamed the way some people are presenting these people. A lot of people see this Biafra agitation as a means of living, as occupation. Biafra plate number.
Koye mere ihe possible, koye mere ihe dị possible. Na mbụ a na-ekele Chineke onye mere na anyị Biafra. Na-ekelekwa Chineke onye jiri Chief Rank Uwazirike ezigbo gburugburu the second. Onye ISO na-azụ were nweta the Biafra gọọmenti. Ka ebe ibu meshina n'ala kịta. Adị m ala na Isu, ụmụnne gba Isu. N'ọlụ. A ga-ebu Biafra plate number na-agba ị ga-agbafe n'ime Owerri kịta na. Ewure ka m na-agba kemgbe 3 years ka m na-agba plate number ruo ugbu a onye dị stop.
Now, Kunu were for the high level of Ashihanatu. Remember, Kembo Bido this plate number or Shiki 217. Kembe made this video. It's the same year. And don't they use this plate number for 3 years. Now, Keki you choke at the word now fucking. How will the world watch you and listen to you when you are shouting? When you are showcasing to the world that you are just nothing but a criminal. You are telling the world that you are a zombie. Now, Simon and this guy and Uwazirike, you now see whom Simon. When I told you people that Simon and Uwazirike are father and son. Now, The auto imbeciles, which I don't know if any of them can be bold enough to come and tell us, defend their criminal master here, because I know they are only on comment section. They cannot be bold. Although when they start talking, they don't, their mouth will enter autopilot. You need to remove their brain balls and they use clothes to tie their mouth before they will stop. Once they be the Habawa with motor will break. They don't talk with direction. Now, dear friends, are you paying attention?
Wonderful, wonderful, okay, wonderful.
Passport, Biafran passport and Biafran plate number.
Biafra plate number. As you can see it, Biafra plate number. Sir, Kafage.
Imegone juebu by this Biafran plate number. Imegone has pen. Imegone a group of people that time. A lot of people bought this plate number, hoping that Wazirike is coming to declare Biafra for them. The next thing you see is doing another thing. Nde Wada Chalugo. Wada Chalugo. And when new rules here. And when new rules and regulations. Before you will comment here, you must have your Biafran passport, international passport, and Biafran vehicle plate number, and Biafran ID card. When here, don't comment. And it's not valid. We know it's not valid, but you have to get it. How can somebody what you got to know since 2017? The question now is, what is the outcome of this criminal act?
Biafra plate number. As you can see it, Biafra plate number. Sir, Kafage.
Obioha, my name. I have Obioha Eugene.
Came was he bidoro Biafra plate number?
2017, Biafra plate number.
And I know a jig nozo.
Nobody, and I to satisfy everything they complain, documents.
On documents.
I want documents. We chop on office, I got ask our number. I'm number, I'm going to go, I'm going to buy a Biafra plate number. You can attend, I will on office.
Get too much to see. It's in a policy today.
And police on a gentleman here, I take up on a I'm my plate number, everything. You let my put more as a measure. Oh, I'm also. I'm mad, okay.
Can marry her possible? Can marry her the possible?
Oh, Nambo, I recollection, Yemena, Biafra. Never recollection, Chief Rank was weekend. As he will be the second. We are eyes on us, and we removed the Biafra government.
Can be machine and like it.
I don't know, is Umunuba is.
No, I give you Biafra plate number now, but now we have any more with it now.
I will come now, but 3 years, I'm not about plate number. We're doing this stuff.
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Come on.
My belly. Can I get go to the Simon? I need the league Madia. I get no Simon because can I get no Simon? Interesting. In the world.
Do we have to pay anything? Is it quid pro quo or is free bonus?
Yeah, no country in the world issues document free of charge. And for the fact that we are needing fund to further this liberation of Biafra, it is not going to be free of charge. And the process of payment will be made public very soon. But we are looking at anybody who wants to get the passport, the ID card of Biafra. You have to apply it online. At the website, official website of the Biafra Republic Government in Exile. You take your receipt to your liaison office. and there it is going to be for your biometric fingerprinting and data collection. The liaison office will now push that information for approval. After the approval has been made, the head office will now push the application to the liaison office in Finland for the printing of the ID card. Once the ID card is printed by the liaison office in Finland for a security purpose, the ID card will be dispatched to the country of the applicant, to the liaison officer of the applicant for onward delivery to the applicant. So this process is to make sure that we maintain the standard and the security of the card. So it is not just something you just wake up tomorrow and somebody go to some cyber cafe and print it out. No. It's going to have your fingerprint on it. And it is going to be electronic ID card with biometrics. Thank you. So it is subject to payment.
Now, Biafrans, Majunu, the biometric, where will you test it? IPOB evangelist Madabuchi, I greet you. I need to greet you. Oh, Dogu Keo. Biafrans, where will you test that very card to know if it's functionable? Kebi get test here. He knows all these things is invalid. Now, the reason, boo, just that your money you will pay is what matters to him. He don't think, or he don't even consider the damage. The reputation of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu this will damage. The image of Biafrans is not his business. How will the world see you people? One is parading plate number, Uwazirike. Him is now parading international passport. All a scam for a nation that is not yet a sovereign state. For a nation that have not gotten their independence. And we are coming for the next of kin. Oh. Now, Biafrans, do you now understand those that are hired to stop the restoration of Biafra, claiming to be with you? The most difficult task or fight you can engage is fighting how to identify somebody that's telling you he is defending you. One Nemuzulu, this is your phone. Here, your phone, for example, Nzuonya. Believe you me, Nzulu, this phone, where Solugina, you can never find this phone. Because I will follow you. I will make sure that I convince you to be searching places that you know this phone is not, where you can never see it. I will make sure that I turn your brain that you can never suspect me. That is why a criminal like this, which was Rike. Now the question is now, in Biafra land, are you now using the plate number and the passport? Do Biafran have any embassy in any part of the world? A prime minister of a country is using another man's passport, another country's passport. Can Tinubu use Benin Republic passport where he's not a Benin citizen as a president? A prime minister cannot use a Biafran passport to travel, and you, as will suffer to go and pay money. And you come out to tell me that we are of the same class. Ship, God drop unu na Mediterranean Sea, dump unu there. All of you will sink. Capsize the ship. All of you, all the go do 20 million. They will gather all of you, put in a ship, and go and capsize it inside Mediterranean Sea or ocean. Now, he used his own smelling mouth to tell you that the passport is invalid. Now, what is the essence of telling you to do a passport that is of no use? Is that not a scam? Or no? Oh my God.
Having said that, it's very important we have this clear. Look, we know here gossip way pass us. But the international, yes, the international passport, some school of thought says that since it is not in use, will it be issued,
Okay.
or this is just electronic preamble of what we are expecting?
We are still on that. You know, issuing it, yes, it can be issued, and issuing it does not mean that you can travel with it. Issuing it is just to make you have the sense of being a Biafran and make you to
So, autopilot don't have the sense of being Biafra. Autopilot don't feel that they are Biafra. Autopilot don't even know that they are Biafra. Now, when you pay for the passport, that is when you will now be thinking that you are Biafra. When you now have the passport, that is now you will feeling like a Biafra. Now, you are not a Biafra. What makes you think that you are fighting for a freedom? Freedom of what? If you are not passionate of something, how can you fight for it? This anyone that call him or herself autopilot, one name Eliebele, the person is thinking from anus. Ọ na-eche echiche site n'ike, o si n'ike na-eku ume. Ndị adịlọ n'ịdị ndụ. And because of these people, a restore Biafra, we must find all of them. Ha ncha niile, ikpokọta ha ọnụ, tinye ha n'ofu ship, ga dump ha na Mediterranean Sea. Ha adịlọ n'ịdị ndụ, including their children self, before ha mụta a cupboard. Just listening him and have meeting on. And one of the bingo is telling him that the school of thought, once it's not in use, you don't need to issue it. Now you say it should be issued. For what use? For what purpose? And yet, I watch you go to know Biafran plate number.
You can see it. Biafra plate number. Sir, Kafage.
Obioha, my name. I have Obioha Eugene.
Kemgbe mbọsị bidoro gbawa Biafra plate number.
2017 ka m gbara Biafra plate number.
And anaghị eji gị n'ụzọ.
Nobody, and I eji m certificate, everything they complete, documents.
O nwere document.
Enwere m document m ịchọkwara ịkpọ ọfịs ebe a na-aga agba ya. Asụka ọrụ nọmba. Enwere Anambra, anyị nwere Enugu, anyị nwere Ebonyi, ebe uche Biafra plate number. Ị ga-enweta ndị anyị nwekwa n'ọfịs.
Ka etu mmadụ ga-esi etu ị na polisi jide ka ị ga-agwa ha.
Police on Jide ma ihe agba n'aka eji anyị ele. Ha jụ ala m, ha hụkwara gaja ya ahụ na plate number everything. Ile m anya kịta abụ m onye azụghị m ezoghị. Ọwa agbaghị m ọsọ. Mba, adị m oke.
Ka onye mere ihe a possible, ka onye mere ihe a dị possible.
Na mbụ a na-ekele Chineke onye mere na anyị Biafra. Na-ekelekwa Chineke onye jiri Chief Frank Ụwọzụ ike ezigbo gburugburu dị sekọndị. Onye anyị so n'azụ were nweta dị Biafra gọọmenti.
Ka ebe ibu meshina n'ala kịta.
Adị m n'ala na Isu, ụmụnne gba Isu.
N'ọlụ. Aka ibu Biafra plate number na-agba ị ga-agbafe n'ime Owerri kịta na.
Ewure ka m na-agba kemgbe 3 years ka m na-agba plate number ruo ugbu a ruo onye dị stop. Wonderful.
hope that the Biafra is coming, and also to send the message to the international community how prepared we are. You know, it is it's very, very imperative, because not many nations who have fought their way to their freedom and has government in exile before that were able to do what we are doing today. The level of success we have recorded within few months is very tremendous. And so it is something that is bringing the interest of many powerful people around the world as they are now coming to us. So, so these are the things that we are putting together to demonstrate our readiness and how coordinated we are, and coupled with what we are going to do in the de facto government in the homeland. So, yes, we are going to start issuing the passport in due time, but it is not valid because Biafra is not yet an independent state. But ID card is going to be valid. So, but issuing it is not that you are going to travel with it, just like as I explained. It is also going to
it's not valid though.
Show you that
it's not valid.
You know, you are touching a passport with one of the world highest security you can think of. So we have many securities in the passport, better than many nations today. Of course, even now that we are not yet a nation, with what is available, the skills, the professionals in the government, and those working in different departments are professional, like you all know. So because of that, we have one of the best securities in this passport, and something that you can never believe. So it is good for the world to see what.
Biafrans, between Simon Ekpa and the people that are going to pay money, who is the more foolish? Because I have started asking these people, who are they? That is, who is more foolish? Here, Uwazurike, after scamming Biafrans with the Biafran passport, where is he today? And according to that guy, he say he is thanking Chukwu Okike, who give them Biafra government, and he is thanking Uwazurike, who restored Biafra for them. Now, the Biafra they restored, which Biafra this one is the government in exile. You see, I keep on hitting it. These people are trying very hard to make people to hate us, to make people start looking at us as a scammer, people that are unserious. Knowing fully well that while you are fighting for freedom, the only thing that you can have in fighting for freedom, like you have declared yourself armed struggle, is to have your army and the guns and bullets and they start fighting Nigeria, either you declare war. But in as far as you are non-violent, you cannot issue any currency. You cannot use any currency under another government. Your currency is invalid. Your passport, you cannot use it, and not anything plate number. Yet they are doing it. I am done with these two people. Now, let me go to the next of kin, because all of them are the same. Biafrans and lovers of freedom, let us visit Cain Ezebilo, the killer of his own. And I challenge those people. You get one small bastard, Ufu Ezenebelugu, Anna Bezmez. Oh, why do I mention his name? This guy Adiloma can promote him. I know for almost 2 weeks now, him with the other hungry idiots known as Lagos, Anna Emmanuel Religious, with few of them, they are trying very much for me to promote them because nobody is watching them. Nobody is hearing about them. When they make a video, after 3 days, you go to the video will be having 100 views after 3 days with 1 share and 4 comments. They are calling Maza Chebepo. I told them that I am MAP, Ezioku Bundo, 1 in Biafra land. And I say nothing but the truth. Like this video you just watch now. Everything I just said here, you watch it, you see it with your eye, you hear it with your ear. Now, I want you to digest it. Think with your brain to know what is going on. Ken Ezebilo said that he is next of kin to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And for that, he is in charge of the IPOB legal team. And the master prophet, who is suffering from leucoprous intensity, who is suffering from elephantiasis, who is suffering from all manner of sickness and impotent, told you people that Kanu Takano, Kingsley Ezebilo, Cain, is now the next of kin to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and he is in charge. First of all, what is next of kin? Next of kin is somebody that will take over somebody's properties when the person have died. And that can only happen if the disease don't have any will. What do I say? A next of kin is a person who can inherit another person's properties, everything he has when he is dead. And that can only happen if the disease, if the person don't have any will. In other words, if the person has will, automatically the next of kin is of no use. The will of the person will supersede the next of kin. Okay, let me do that. Let me do that. Let us go there. What is? Just a minute. Let me bring the screenshot, the screen here, so that we will now we'll Google it together. I believe you are seeing it. We are in Google now. Now let us we are in Google now. Let us go there. I believe you are seeing it. What is next of kin, or who is next of kin? Is the same thing. No, who is next of kin? Biafrans, I believe you are watching. Next of kin refers to your closest living blood relative or relatives like your children, parents, or siblings, people related to you by law, like your spouse or adopted child. Adopted child, and also legally considered your next of kin. Now, let us go down. Just a minute. Can't be like the church will need your adopted child in Cheteka non Takano as an adopted child. Just a minute. Come here. Now, Kaijena, I'm here. Because people are not singing next of kin, next of kin. If you die without an estate plan, your estate intestate succession laws will determine your next of kin and the order in which they should receive your property. Why it can only by state. The next of kin order is generally. Now, next of kin is when you die. You cannot apply the role of next of kin while you are still alive. But Canon Takano is now telling you people that Mazi is dead. He's now telling you that because he is now assuming the position of a next of kin. He is now assuming the position of next of kin. Can I Google what is next of kin? Can I Malio Gazan? Just a minute. Okay. Where are we? Just a minute. All this screen share at times now they control and are very difficult. In a more Indisho no can show because a poor day go.
and ESN have made
I believe no na fear of man because gacha n'ụzọ. Now, go on here of man. Go on. The term next of kin is usually referred to a person close to a living relative, individual, or who count as next of kin, include those with blood relations, such children, or those with a legal standing, such as spouse or adopted child. But the question now is, can next of kin be implemented while the person is still alive? Onye dị ndụ, the next of kin ya na-apụta a claim next of kin to onye dị ndụ is until the person died. The question chọrọ ịjụ Kanu nta Kanu na the people need defend there is this. Is Maazị Nnamdi Kanu dead? Now, ọ bụrụ na Maazị Nnamdi Kanu is not dead, why are they now coming out to tell us that they are next of kin to Maazị Nnamdi Kanu? Why? Ka anyị na-agụ different one. Ka anyị mara ebe ọ sị gị na Kanu nta Kanu ga-abịa na Maazị Nnamdi Kanu ga-adị ndụ, Kanu nta Kanu abịa welu position of next of kin. Because many of you Ganeti, next of kin, he is next of kin. The question now is he wishing Maazị Nnamdi Kanu alive or is wishing Maazị Nnamdi Kanu dead? What is he going to inherit? Is it IPOB? Is IPOB Maazị Nnamdi Kanu personal property? Is Biafra Maazị Nnamdi Kanu national personal property? So if Maazị Nnamdi Kanu, you find Maazị Nnamdi Kanu, you don't see him today, I will become Kingsley Ezebilo property, or the Ezebilo family will be dragging me to inherit me. Okay, these people they are water and yourself. How do they look? Okay, I water them. How do they watch us? Okay, you have find us. When I say that Kingsley Ezebilo is trying to eliminate Maazị Nnamdi Kanu, some group of idiots. Maazị, you are lying. How can a full family be against their own brother? How can a full family be against their own brother? Who said that the full family is against their brother? We say that Emmanuel Ezebilo, Emmanuel Kanu, and Kingsley Ezebilo, they don't even like the wife of our leader. They hate him and they hate her, and they are trying to set her up. If they see chance of eliminating her, they will do that. That is why Master Prophet is calling her all manner of names. That is why Master Prophet is every blessed day. He don't have any single respect from Maazị Nnamdi Kanu wife. Now, next of kin, to whom that is alive or to whom that is dead. Next of kin to who? You want to start a... Do Maazị Nnamdi Kanu have will? Maazị Nnamdi Kanu enwe will or there? So, as intelligent as Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, he don't have a will. Onwelo will. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu enwelo will. Just a minute, because I want to he use all this new laptop of this modern one na Chiazibaru. Now, John Kanu Takanu on a Mazi Edelo will. The reason Iju actually take over for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu as a king, next of king, is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu dead, Mazi Ango. Because you can only take over of somebody who is dead as a next of kin. You can only assume the position of next of kin the moment the person, two positions, either na the person ango or na the person and we go mental problem. Once the person who a mental problem that you must present the certificate that this person can no longer think of himself. This person can no longer do anything for himself. This person is no longer mentally ordered. This person now, and when he sign anything, and when he what anything on him or that, what has anything? In fact, it's a automatic onyala. That is the only when next of kin Ngeji Bata take his position. Yes, here I can assign some certainty. Only obulu na the person who will order. All na the person will order. That will supersede that next of kin. Because, for example, now, okay, Hyginus Madoka is my next of kin. Then, after Kamkuche the thing, maybe Nemepa account, then Hyginus Madoka is my next of kin for this account. Then, in my will, they say that any amount in this very account should be, I will it to my first son. Automatically, the next of kin, Hyginus Madoka, become invalid. Automatically become useless because I have willed that into that person. So, Master Prophet is now telling us that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, as educated as he is, as civilized as he is, don't know the meaning of will. Mazi don't know the meaning of will. Now, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, as IPOB is concerned, cannot will IPOB to any person because we are nation. We are not his property. Anyabulo Mazi Nnamdi Kanu property. MAP is not Mazi Nnamdi Kanu property. He is just nothing but my leader. And I can hold him to account for every penny we've contributed in IPOB. We can hold Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to account for it. This family is now telling us that as Tinubu is now, he can make any person the next of kin. If Tinubu died, the person will inherit Nigeria. Hey, ihe na-agụ eze biladịla n'ahịa akpọ ya, hey, onye ndu ihe na-anya nnọkọta na nsapụ ọnụ ma akpọ ya onye ndu Kingsley eze bila. Ihe wee je wee mee, aha, ọ na-eme eme onye ndu Kingsley eze bila ya dum anyị. This family choka ka IPOB wepụta their arsenal and use it against them. But the leadership are wise. We cannot. We only give them just a piece of IPOB treatment. Wada chalogo, achokwali heriti go. When you don't know the meaning of next of kin, when you are not educated, when you are an illiterate, that is when you will not be claiming next of kin when the person is still alive. Unafulia, achomka all those people that these people that are next of kin, you maybe the next of kin, come along or the next of kin to you. Because some alone keep boogie. Or not kita. Even my family, I'm my next of kin. Ozi nwa have everybody na one akwụkwọ and the bank or the people ga-afụzi those documents ndokashichara ede niile hafụzie the next of kin there akpa afia. My lawyer agwa ha this person is next of kin. Perhaps gịnị ka nji next of kin eme ebe nwe will denye will everything ụmụazị m nọ there will everything ụmụazị m na nwunye m. Gịnị ka ị na-eyi there? So Kanu ga-ahapụ Maazị Nnamdi Kanu ga-ahapụ nwunye hapụ ụmụ ya niile weluzie wanụ agboro ezi na amalụ ka eji ebe a na-anụ nwaanyị. Ọ bụ onye tie nwaanyị ọbụla na-enwelọ control self control ụmụ akwụna na ebe ha nọkọta ha gbagide akwụna abata na IPOB bịa gba akwụna o jide ha na-alalichọ kritos na-apịalicha ha ihe dị a. Onwe nwaanyị Kanu ntaka na anụ nwunye nwaanyị na ọnụbeghị nwunye eji ya o tolubeghị ịnụ nwaanyị. So as of the Kanu Takanu age, only can see this is my wife, this is my family, or no here family. Okay, on eche ka ogbuo Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. Hey, the next of kin kwen. Onye can be the next of kin yourself. Who are onye mem next of kin? You want what that chalugo? Kara go to Kambulu your next of kin na. At least. Ka diablo ma wada chalo gi mana nna gi bo no ka mbulu your next of kin at least ka mama ga bia fight wa for inherit a lot of things ko mba kara go the aka maka how many of you can ga their next of I need somebody to be his next of kin. It doesn't matter, you will be alive, I will start dragging your property. Illiterate. Now onye kadindo next of kin apụta na-eti ọkwa na-eche ike dị egwu ihe asụ na-eche bụ duka asụrụ ya ịma na Kanu Ntakanu ọ nọ Germany enwe ịma na spam na akpa nchara ọ dọkọgide nke niile agbanye na ọhụ nne anya dịla oke immediately na-eche bịa afly ozugbo onye mgbe a na-eche bịa chụ na enwe court case na London mgbe a ka ọ jara ya jekwuo ya duka janya gwuogwu. Now onye dị ndụ ị na-agwa ya that I am your next of kin, let me take over. Ọ nị na ha plan igbu the person. O nwere any good thing ị na plan ịlụ the person? Are you planning any good thing for the person? The answer is no. You are not planning any good thing. All your plan is to eliminate the person, to take the person out of the road so that he will take over. What Kingsley Zebilo is interested on is how to take over the properties and make sure that he takes Maazị Nnamdi Kanu out of the way. The hatred and the frustration is now written all over him, and everybody is seeing it. Musa Prophet is somewhere crying because the money is no longer coming. All of them are running helter-skelter because IPOB leadership have taking total control of everything. There is no way the money can leak to them. All of them, the one that they embezzled, is now in a Ochago Red. It's now in a reserve for that. They are looking for every means. The same way they are now in collaboration with Gumi of Idu and the Wazirike. You had Gumi of Idu when he mentioned de facto government formed by Uchoke from Efo. But some of you did not detect that the de facto government is under the command of Obido Obienu, Uchoka from Efo, And the Simon Ekpa told you that these are the group that will issue the passport for them in the zoo. Are you now decoding something? Are you now connecting the line of sabotage coming out? Are you now connecting it? When I told you people that Obi Obienu and Uche Omeafo is controlling this guy, some of you say, no, I am lying. Now I believe you are seeing it. It's coming out, pop and play. They play, they show. Tell Kanu Takanu that he cannot kill Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and tell those his recharge media bingos that I will not promote them. Tell them, if they want me to promote them, Egonaka, I will promote them. To all those small karu white makuyago no chebo, but you know Emmanuel religious. Send this video to Mazi Paul Achebe. Paul Achebe is lamenting. As you see any play the video, she na iPhone near your line. Because play my video, ndị na ga-amị aka ntị. Are you normal? Don't you see that this guy is making a whole lot of point? I will not address Kanu Takanu here today. Nnaku onwe some of his package in the fridge. Mgbe oge eye. Mgbe Mazi pụta ka o yi ọfụma. Mgbe aka ngeji hunielie n'ọkụ. A lot of things. Mazi pụta. A lot of things will unfold. Many people will go collect. I just bagodo nkiti yenja pipe low now but Mazi pụta godo. Mazi pụta. Everything are really transparent. Although back I get you into Biafra struggle. Yeah, in a manner. Actually, even the awareness, there is no need of creating awareness because we have created enough awareness. What we are waiting patiently is for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu so that this Biafra struggle will take the new dimension. We have a new face. Mba izuzu abịanwụlụ gị ebe ị n'ozuzu ezuzu welu gị chụọ aja. Nke na ebe everything I need debunk. I'll go and debunk. We will not be debunking anything again. If put and teacher, you make noise, you go. People like Obi-Wan Igbo with that group who watch it today. Ejide hancha niile ewolu ha mee sacrifice. A lot of people must go down. Somebody must fail for you to pass. Somebody must fail for you to pass. You cannot know that you are brilliant. Next of kin to somebody that's still alive. Next of kin to you want to inherit a property of somebody that is still breathing. Biafra Singarapunu here. Unless if somebody has something to contribute, I have 5 minutes. You can just call for 5 minutes and make your contribution. If not, I will end the program here. There's another voice that I don't want to play where he's telling Biafrans that where he's mocking Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That will be another day because we will not play the whole videos. And I want to thank Mazi Metusela for sending me this video. I really appreciate. For those of you who think that we are not watching all of you, we are coming. We are coming one by one. When the time comes, you will see that we are well prepared. The gentleness of a lion is not the time that serves a goat. And don't take the silence of a lion for weakness. Let's receive the first caller from our brother Akusi. Welcome to the program. Ndewo nwa Chineke. Gaa n'iru.
Okay, my brother. If na-eme ndị be anyị bụ na fadị alike onye ga-agwafe eziokwu. Efu ị na-ekwu ya na ụfọdụ na-asị gị you are envy. You are envy of this, you are envy of that. My brother, ụmụnna anyị ndị edisi wụ na ụfọdụ n'ime ba na-aghọtazi ọmụba mana ọ nwere ndị ọ bụ na amarọzi ka ha esi nwee nachite bikos ha etigo ụfọdụ ego n'aka ekpere ha. Ịma ndị anyị na-akọwalụba sinsi ndị a bidoro ife a na-eme bụ apụtasị gị na Biafra ga-abịa echi Biafra ga-eme ife a. And ife anyị nọ na-eme bụ ka ọ mara ma ọ ga-eme IPOB leadership ka ha look so foolish in the eyes of our people.
Exactly.
Ilote mgbe edikilialụ Asaba Massacre ohodoro the sit at home ohodoro edikilia nke anụwa ohodoro edikilia the February election a anyị na-ajụ ndị otu ya ebe ka ụfọdụ n'ime va bido ghọta ihe na-aga because na o nwere mgbe ọ pụtara gwa unu na aka tụrụ God sit at home nke election mana sit at home ohodoro unu kala eju ya ka eriti mee na ohodoro bụ the sit at home ndị aka na-ezuzu so ife na-aga na bụ na ọ mago na sit at na this fundraising na-eme every week because before every month ka na-eme mana ọ mago na mpụta Maazị Nnamdi ka na-elu ego so na-emezi the sit at home bụ fundraising every week mana ụfọdụ n'ime ndị a na-efoli ajụba gị ajụjụ fundraising a na-eme ife ejighị ego eme.
Exactly.
Because apụtasị ha na adị afụ ESN anya nwere nke a na-afụ anya ịmaka na ọ bụ na nke a o mee for the 1 week ọ bụ na anya ndị mmadụ apụgo n'ebe a ọ baa n'ọzọ ịmaka na before bụ oge izi bụ ESN taa na adị ekuzi okwu ESN sịrọ mbọsị eji ekwute okwu ESN bụ mbọsị ọbụla ga-eme fundraising apụta echi niile ya continue na Liberation Army ife a niile bụ ka ọ na-awọta the ground mgbe ọbụla Maazị Nnamdi Kanu ga-apụta ajụọ ya ajụjụ ka ọ sị na the fundraising ya na-eme bụ iji afọndụ his own movement Biafra Liberation Army nwanne nwa bụ ihe ọ na-eme kịta na onwezi ihe dịka ESN n'ọnụ ya ọ Liberation Army mana o nwere ndị bụ the Biafra Liberation Army a vidiyo a niile ọ na-epost since last week ma ọ bụ na ị na-watch ife ọ na-eme bụ na ndị a na-emeli ya fundraising ajụba gị ajụjụ na fundraising a na-eme na amara ife eji ego eme. And the video I need on a post or put video this year. That video on a post ever an German police attack. Video I need old video. Kone Pokota. Man can the man the Pokaram Madonna not only Pokota when they deceive when you only deceive. Man only I can go because if I need no German cover no melo, anything no declare a man they go ya involved. I am under my ego name.
Exactly.
Because on our first under my ego and can't afford the facto government since he no Basalo de facto government Macalomaro means he give an under no Biafra land ego. So focus on our Biafra government in exile and they are officially then American are not back here again. Man, so that thing idea function. That goes routine that thing come when you need ndị a na-edisiv so mana ndị uche ha dị akwesịrị ịghọta ihe na-aga nụ ife a niile bụ ọ mago na Maazị Nnamdi Kanu ka apụta nti ọ na-eme ife by last year o believe na Maazị Nnamdi Kanu ga-apụta o believe na ha ga-egbu ya n'ime akpọrọ na a ga-atụ ya nga ọma na ruli na-adịgo nso ọ sịrị kananya mana anyị ma na Septemba a ga-elu olu ebe anyị chekidelu onwe luo since last 2 years anyị nwee nwegide ndị Septemba a ga-elukwa ndị Maazị Nnamdi Kanu ga-apụta maka na Septemba bụ the ruling onwezi ikpe a na-ekpe ya nọ Septemba akaghị erulu ikpe amali aka n'ikpe amarịa and anyị ma na ikpe amarịa Septemba a ka mgbe anyị ma na Maazị Nnamdi Kanu by the grace of God na ọ ga-apụta so ikpe niile ọ na-eme na bụ ka ọsọ ụzọ ọgwụ isi nwee nweta ego ọzọ ọ ma na Maazị Nnamdi Kanu pụta ebe ọbụla ndị Igbo okwuli ọ gara maka na nọmba 1 ili ji ọ na-aga before ọ kwụsịrị ọma ngazi ebe ọbụla ndị Igbo gbakozuru eken
exactly
mejọgo ndị Igbo mejọkwa onye na onwe ya obi o ji agbakọ ebe a na-eji ili iji na ndị ote ma mfụzi ọzọ si ego a niile ọ na-eme fundraising bụ ka ego ọ ga-eji nwere sotemi onye maka na ọ kpaga alụ ọzọ bụ na Maazị Nnamdi Kanu pụta na onye a ga-eme ataki mana ma Chineke nna ekpene bụ na ndị o kwesịrị iji nwee eme ataki a na dị ka ya sago nkịta ọ dị awọta onye sọsọ nite na ọ mara ọ na-eme na bụ andị nane sit at home a o meliva ọ ma nkụrụ mana da sit at home o meliva bụ ọ na-asị na ọ ga-adị maka ọnwa anụnwa bụ ka o nwee nalụ ndị mmadụ ego na-ene ha dị sit at home ama nhụrụ sọsọ ebe ọ ga-ehụrụ bụ n'ebe n'ọsụ ọsị hite ụkwa ebe a ndị o debere ọ na-egbu ndị ma sọsọ that local government ya ka oge o nwere ebe ọzọ because na ndị a na hope ụzọ dị mma na-eyi ụzọ ndị a wee na-terrorize opponent ya that is opponent ndị kwesịrị ime while he win this election on our women, only use on the terrorize India. So I can the power and some area na Ihiala. Apart from that, India now. That was we had a online. Then I am sit at home, my man, food, man, even naked nature over. I feel really that cheap. Since you have a chicken, they might put up online. The bomb we have you could or defend you own. Manachina can a mellow and the active media warrior Kalelia. So, Miss Goody and the active media warrior, warrior. So even in on a man on as an on Luagwe, who can devise as you are on the Agwe, the Iki Alu. Ebo Kalino went achieve something of Bombo with the Nelly. Man, I still see on yard Sinaka Nelly poor. All the confused, losing and car, posing car, but he had declared a man body clear along where Niage and market to men in our land. When Lord Tano, okay, no, only clear. And then I talk and do autopilot and I'm a India because when we go to Lenansubuna, Lagos, as an as in Digo, Lagos State. I think maybe no man arrest, you know, go look man. The threat on a threat at home, Lagos, at home, never. The man making with you, we announce to go that man is now with in Digo, Lagos again. Since they are now the man, or no only your mamma, the man, and no mamma, the man, and court case, or I could get a barroso. Oh, Messi and Cab, if you know it to be from the mother now, what you mean, or by also. Oh, I know that. Okay, now. I be cardia and the Madonna, who go came when with the ID cardia. Umana don't take the lima, non as Finland, no man travel out of that land.
Of course.
Only Yagi and the cardi, Iga Hogo, even in a go, Iga Hogo. Before they make fundraising, okay, link every get donate. Before they make link every get donate, you know, on a man will when I give. On second year, I got Australia, I gave me the Australia. Autopilot meeting in Australia, I check all go see a video meeting, autopilot. I've got only one autopilot. Or one on Zoom meeting, can when they meet, everyone no Zoom meeting. Auto a chicken, do some guessing travel to Belgium. Travel to a video, and now full video, now evidence, and care on a Zoom meeting. Even in a booze on your sea, Linda Madu, Nebunda Maduayo, Manachina Kamagama, Mazanam, the Kanga, the highest and lose it 3 months. Mazanam, the Kana, Akula, and the Okota, if I need to change, and the now and we are all got baggy loss and the honorable gaze, and the Ophodundi and the Folia. Chineke ga-eme aka ga-akpalụ fa niile and aba n'ebe nke a na-akpọ tanụnta ezebilo ka ogene kensịl ezebilo
Mr. Next of King
nwee plan ha na-eme because ha tọrọ ka IPOB media warrior tọnụ against Maazị Nnamdi Kanu ihe niile ọ na-ekwu uche bụ ka media warrior wee tọnụ against Maazị Nnamdi Kanu mana ife a niile ọ na-eme na ọma nwọkụ. So Maazị Nnamdi Kanu pụta ka anyị ga-ama na onyenwa tinyelu kensịl ezebilo ife ọ na-eme ka onyenwa na-eme enike aka because next of kin na-eme ị na-emelu next of kin onye ka dị ndụ ịchọm na next of kin bụ onye anwụ onye ọzọ eteki over mana onye ị na-eme next of kin iji asị anyị nọ na the charge of a lawyer na the charge of na nyenwa bụ next of kin na onye na-eme the next of kin na Maazị Nnamdi Kanu ka dị ndụ ke the meaning of that next of kin anyị aghọtara ihe na-eme. So kensịl ezebilo na ife na-abịa ya le ịfụ ka onye nke a bụ master prophet na bụ dikwu ya na ekpelema is better than kikelizm maka gịnị ife niile ekpelema na-eme ọ chọrọ ịma mana ihe o ji dị worried bụ na a stọpụrụ nne nna ya anya maka ịga ọ na-ebunye kensịl kịta na ọ sị gị na ya dị in charge of lawyers. Nya nyegodugo update ife na-eme n'ebe esi wee kidnap Maazị Nnamdi Kanu na Kenya.
From Kenya.
Ihe enyi dị ego nkịta na nke ọ na-eme na London ọ tụrụ na-eme na London ekpego dị ikpe nya nyegodu Biafra update ife ekpekere n'ikpe ọsị na nke ọma kwedi. So ife na-ewu this guy iwu bụ na ha chọrọ ka ha yuzu ego IPOB mee mkpafa maka Chike Dozie mụstọpụlụ ndị a. So nyawa ife na-ewu ova o nwere ihe ọzọ nke ọ na-asị gị na ịmata na ndị a na-epu uchu dị kilia dị sị na achọ ịmanụ maka ha kịta teka achọ ọ bụrụ na anyị teki achọ dị kilia na-etene ndị arapụ ahịa. So my point ife ọbụla a na-eme bụ use number 6 ụmụnna anyị ndị na-ege ntị ha ma na-ekpere ma have nothing to offer. Mgbe ọbụla o zitere ndị a ka a gaa ebe n'Ọsụ egbuo ọfa kama ọ ga-eje take revenge ya sit at home magbukwe ndị ọzọ dịka sit at home nwere ndị strategy no sit at home n'izu ori na mkpagharị eje n'ebe agbagbuo mmadụ na-egbu ndị esi nye na-eche si na sit at home ọ dị aka anọgide sit at home tiri na-esi Biafra abịa ntekeni strategy no sit at home. Mgbe ọbụla eme fundraising ị na-eche ka ị mara ife ga-eji dị fundraising wee ego fundraising wee mepụta hope oge enyefa na fundraising na-emelụ na ihe achọrọ iteke action of sit at home apparently sit at home a ege aba na de facto government aba na Biafra government na-eka nke a bụ anọtọ palọ ife a niile bụ ụzọ esi ezu ndị mmadụ ori so ma bụrụ da ịkwụgo mmemme ọma na ụmụnna gị na-ege ndị nwere mpe ha nọ n'onye nwere anything to offer n'ori ka ọ nọ na-eju ebe ọbụla onye dị bụ ebe ọbụla ego ga-esi wee pụta ebe ọbụla ego ga-esi wee pụta ka ọ chọọ dị mma na ndụ ụmụnna anyị ndị a na-emelụ sit at home a na ife isi ike dị na aba anyị mara ego ọ na-agba fuel o nwere ndị ọ bụ na ihe a na-ele bụ tomato and the tomato a nọ 2 days o mebia onye ọ ka a ga-eji wee zụọ ụmụfọ onye ọ ka a ga-eji wee kwụ ụgwọ ụlọ mana ọ chọọ dị mma nọ sit at home jụọ ya nke mere eme ka dị ife anyị na-enweta azda sit at home na-abụrụ ngwụlọsụ igbu ụmụnna anyị n'ime ụmụnna anyị fili Maazị Nnamdi Kanu kwuru na ọma nọ ndụ ofu ebe ụmụnna anyị na-ata ahụ ọ bụ na ọ na-ekwu na Maazị Nnamdi Kanu na datamụ eme COVID-19 na Maazị Nnamdi Kanu bupụtara parais keelu ụmụnna anyị ndị nọ n'ime asị nọ lockdown maka gịnị maka COVID-19 o kelekwa parais ka ndị ayala eta ahụ ka ndị ayala inwe mwute n'ime onwefa. Maazị Nnamdi Kanu bupụta parais kee mana nke ya na nwere nete na ọ na-enye ụmụnna anyị ndị a na-anọ n'ụlọ azi hope no ọ pụta n'ebe ọ na-achị ego dịka ya sit at home a idike ya sit at home rapụ ka ị mara na ndị na-edikla sit at home ga-eje gị ntị ịpụta ibulu ebe na-egbu ndị ọzọ and sit at home bụ ka esi eme civil disobedient onye kwere ọ bụ na ụmụnna anyị na-anụ ọnụ hapụ ha ka ha nwere obi ha na-anọ dị sit at home na ọ bụrụ ijile ebe gbuo ọfa esi na ha na-eme obe dị sit at home. So ndị a niile ife a niile ha na-eme bụ ka ha marụ ma ụmụnna anyị ndị nọ n'ụlọ ga-adịta ya dị isi ọgwụ a na-eme ya so ndị ịpụta na one community otu egbugide mmadụ ha sị ọ bụ na otu a ka Biafra ga-esi dị Biafra nya abịazikwana ọ bụ na otu a ka Biafra ga-esi dị anyị idoziri Biafra.
Maazị Akusi, sorry to interrupt you. Ma ihe ọ na-eme ya dịka ka iji ekwu ige onowu ntị na ọ sị gị ha onowu Igbo that small boy nke anụ ahụ ihe ịma na the guy enwechelo brain adịlọ large contain some words ọ naghị aghọta things na-aga ọ mara ihe street so Simon bịa mechi ya na people like onowu Igbo apụtazesi ka ụdị ka anyị Biafra anyị na-azị ya Biafra anyị na-egbuchichi onwe anyị we are not killing ourselves ka anyị rapụzia n'ihe Biafra na onwe anyị ka anyị na-egbu they are criminal all hot eme. So when some people like that mgbe ndị na-enwere brain or na the strategies of the enemies then ọchọka people like onowu Igbo ka ha pụtakwuo ka ha gbawazie mgba against Biafran then people will be turning their back against Biafran because ọbụla mmadụ niile nwere the capacity to understand the strategies the enemies are using to penetrate IPOB. For doing that they are now achieving their goals, their results by making people to frustrating people out of their freedom. They will not be considering, oh, is it no better that we become a slave than to hear? We don't even, how can we be killing ourselves in the name of a freedom? These are what they want us to engage ourselves. And they are pushing it, pushing people like Onowu Igbo to now start marketing and pushing for another narrative totally outside from what we are fighting to cause more division and to make people think that we are fed up, we cannot continue. The Biafra we are fighting will be worse than Nigeria. These are the things which have failed on arrival. So that's why I want to pass this message to Onowu Igbo because Okuga Kita just make memo chete some certain things. Can swallow their nasusu maka na oyibo abụla our language. Onowu Igbo ọ bụ na inweta message a one a hate longi and may share your program and I like him your program. Mana, don't allow the people like Simon Ekpa, Ijele speak, to push you. Kahakwa nagi, iju ebulu sabo. Ekwene ka people push ogi ka ebulu enemy of your own people. Because ine udele anya tata, oda anatazi n'ala Igbo, and the obi adịrị mma that na gị nwa bụ n'owu Igbo na-abata n'ala Igbo. Ime travel garịarịa n'ala Igbo niile. Ekwene ka mmadụ mee gị ka ịgbaba mbọ one your people ga-eji wee hate gị maka na your people kpọọ gị asị. Ịma zeletenwu, ịma aganwu ije udele na-aganwu. Udele na have turned to a beast na-egbuzi ndị Igbo, ọfụlọ ndị Igbo n'anya. So ana m agwa gị as a brother, as nwanne m nwoke, ekwene ka people push ogi iwe si iwe na-eme program ha wee mee gị attack, iwe bido imebe IPOB attack. The moment ibidoro ịgba IPOB mgba, your movement n'ala Igbo adịgo limited. Ịtụgo onwe gị nga mana ọ dị gị ka onwere ga tụ gị dị nga gị anyị eji aka gị tụzie onwe gị nga. You will be afraid of your own shadow. Ị ga na-atụ onyinyo gị egwu maka na ị ga-ama na commit go njọ kachasị njọ. Ịma amazi onye na-achụ gị, ma amazi onye na-achụ. So eji m chi nke ị na-efe wee yọọ gị asị nwanne m nwoke, ekwene ka mmadụ kwana gị ije n'ụwa ọgụ ịma anụnwu maka na imekide ndị Igbo na Biafra wee fụta gị asị sabotua. Nwanne IPOB ama achụ gị, ihe ga na-achụ gị bụ ihe dị n'ala nna gị na ihe dị na be nna gị. So kwa ile onwe gị ugwu. Ọ bụ na ife dị aṅa ọ dịghị ka ị ga-ekwu nwee ya na malụ ka iji ekwu. Ekwene ka people like Uche Mefo, Ijele speak, Obidienu na ndị kpọọ Maazị Nnamdi Kanu asị na ndị kpọọ Biafra na asị kwanye gị n'ije wee mebe n'efu na Ijele na-eme. Ihe Ijele na-eme tata ọma anatanwu n'ala nna. Ijele ama anatanwu n'Imo steeti feel free gayalinwo ọma ganwu youth meeting n'obodo ya. Ọma aga eji group meeting. Ọma nwehe meeting na-eme n'Imo steeti tata, any festival ọ ga-emenwe attend. The only thing ọ ga-abịa bụ o snake in n'abalị ọ n'oso ndị amị kpuru face mask bata ọ mewa n'otu ọ gbapụkwa. So ekwene ka people lanye gị ka ị gbaa that route. Ihe a bụ very dangerous route and they must survive ya, to be honest, because it go well known and your movement akastigo. Ihe aja agwa gị ya, my brother, ka ya listen, you don't know the kind of enmity you are drawing to yourself. Ndị Igbo na-ekwu okwu si na ekwughị ekwu na-egbu nwata ma ekwuba anụ ya anụ. Ekwughị ekwu na-egbu okenye ma ekwuba anụ ya anụ na-egbu nwata. Onye mara asụ nya sụọ n'odo, onye na-amakwa na-asụ nya sụọ naanị. Atụọrọ ọmara, atụọrọ ofeke ofenye isi n'ọhịa. A word is enough for the wise. Ọgụchi ihe m ga-agwa gị, akpọrọ ngasị and nwere kwulo ka mkpọ gasị. Onye Igbo ka ịbụ and onye Igbo ka mbụ. Igbo first before any other thing. Ndewo nwa Chineke, biko round up ka mụ wee nwee ike round go up. Ndewo.
Okay, Maazị. So nwere ife m na-agwa ndị be anyị bụ na dịka m na-ekwu obefo na mụnwa na onwe m n'ebe a ga-ata ndị tiri Maazị Nnamdi Kanu na-apụta ndị mmanụ with the IPOB leadership. So ife ọbụla ha na-ekwu odoma na ha ma deceive anyị deceive.
Exactly.
Ọ bụrụ ndị a na-abụ apụta ebe a ha kwụgide ebe a ta apụta echi asị na ọ bụgola obidient, apụta nwanne echi asị na ọ bụgola IPOB na-egbu ndị be anyị. IPOB a na-agwa ha ọ bụrụ IPOB na-egbu ndị be anyị sinsi ejide Maazị Nnamdi Kanu ozugbo. Ndị Agobi Asare Lokobo ha na-ebubo agụ a ha ga-eyi baret ndị Biafra kpụrụ okpo nwere flag ndị Biafra. Ha dị ejire dị ije igbu mmadụ. Na-egosi ụmụnna anyị ha ịbata iri ha Biafra. Ha na-egbu ụmụnna anyị. Ndị ụmụnna ya na-asị na ọdịbie ndị Biafra ụmụnne ya na-egbu ya. Ha mara na plan work n'ọhịa ya na-eme bụ ka ụmụnna anyị ndị nọ n'ụlọ dị against ife a na-eme ya ka ha si ọ bụ na otu a ka Biafra na-esi egbu ụmụnne ha na ha chọrọ dị Biafra. So ọ bụrụ ya ụmụnna anyị ndị nọ n'ụlọ ha mara ama na ọ bụrụ IPOB nọ ndị ebube agwụ na ndị otu ya ndị ekpelima na-esendị. So ụmụnna anyị ka na-asị akwụsie ike n'ebe akwụ and IPOB leadership ka anyị na-eso bụ Maazị Chike Edozie ya DOS. Mgbe ọbụla ọ sị anyị kwụrụ mgbe ọbụla ọ sị anyị gaba Maazị Nnamdi Kanu pụtara. Maazị Nnamdi Kanu ama mbule mụmụnwa na-ekwu okwu why nji follow fa no Maazị Nnamdi Kanu si mu follow ha onwezi anything ha made the wrong ha na Maazị Nnamdi Kanu sort out obro mwa
simple as
ABC follow ka ị na-follow ọbụla so nwanne m nwoke a na-asị gị jisi ike n'ife ị na-eme ụmụnna anyị na-ege ntị ụfọdụ n'ime fa amalụgo na ekpele ma because before ịma na before na ọ bụ na ihe dịka 2021 ka ị na-eme ụdị program a kịta ị na comment section na ọ bụ na na-akpọ gị you are a fool you are this one mana kịta ọ dịrị ozi ona maka ụfọdụ ụmụnna anyị asaga anyị ụfọdụ amalụ ife na-aganụ so ndị a kwesịrị ịdị na-akpọ gị na-egezi ege kịta na-asụ ka amalụ dị ndị ọbụla ka a confuse ha mmụọ ka ha malụ na onye a bụ onye ori kịta na ha na-aghọta na onye a bụ onye ori so my brother jisi ike n'ife ị na-eme na anya fa na-emepe obere oge kịta ha ga-ebido jụba ajụjụ since apart from sit at home ha kwesịrị ịjụ ya maka na before bụ ajụ asị na sit at home na ha ahụ na sustain sit at home eju anya otiele Asaba Masaka since eji nweti Asaba Masaka sit at home ka ihe mee na sit at home a ehodoro ka Monday sit at home which is DOS till Monday sit at home bụ the DOS till ya since esi nwee tinye ka ụmụnna anyị si nwee like ya nọba sit at home willingly ọ bụrụ force adị eme ha force da Monday sit at home so since o ji nwee tinye ya ka ọ sị na ụmụnna anyị n'ọbụla sit at home so much na ka Maazị Nnamdi Kanu maka mgbe ọbụla ọ na-eme ọ sị gị na ka Maazị Nnamdi Kanu nwee pụta so since ọ sị na ụmụnna anyị like sit at home since o si nwee tinye sit at home ka ihe mee na ụmụnna anyị adịghị anọzi ya apart from that Monday o mesigodi ya echefuo ya so Monday ka ha capitalize and which ya dị agwa eziokwu mana ụfọdụ ndị na-ekwu ya disi ha Monday sit at home esi apart from Monday sit at home na ọ na-etinye sit at home onye ọda akpụ ihe mee na adị ekwulie ihe niile ọ na-eme bụ ka ọ malụ ma ọ na-etesti dia ground how powerful ka ọ malụ ma ndị mmadụ na-anụ ya ndị ọ na-abụ mesịa ya ofeluo so nwanne anyị nwoke nyere advice bụ Onowu Igbo amarọ m nke ọgwụ akwụ mana ihe m na-agwa ya bụ nya mmalụ na ụmụ Igbo nwee ndị laikeli ya and nye esokwa na ụmụ maka na since 2021 na na-akpọ program ya na-asị ya na-agwụ ya gbasara ekpere ma kịta na ọ dịga against ekpere ma mana ọ na-azọ ka ọ dị against IPOB na IPOB mere aba anyị wee dị otu a na IPOB mere mana ọ mara na ọ bụ IPOB mara na Maazị Nnamdi Kanu nwere ihe ọ na-ayọ since 2017 na-eregizili ọ sị na-etinye seaport tinye international airport na aba anyị na-akwụsị the Biafra ruo second Niger bridge ife eto okolo ga-agbapụ mmiri ọkụ na-enwe na-akwụsị na nwere nye aja the Biafra eme mana international airport seaport mmiri a na-agba ọkụ na ụmụ akwa na-aga akwụ na-akwụsị ịzọ the Biafra mana ha chọrọ ime so n'injustice mere IPOB ji fight this Biafra struggle and anyị na fight ya kwa ọdịmma anyị na ụmụnna anyị mụ ama mfụ ebe a na-egbu onye Igbo na support onye so ndị na-egbu ụmụnna anyị abụrụ IPOB so nya bụ ihe m nwere ịgwa ha uche fedị ya ka amalụ na-ekpere ma na-ezite ndị a ka e nwee blackmail IPOB ka e blackmail Maazị Nnamdi Kanu ka ọ ghara ịpụta mana ike alọrọgo Maazị Nnamdi Kanu bụ ruling ya bụ Septemba 14 na ndị anyị ma na ọ ga-enweta justice that day and ọ pụta
makwa na dade obede nwa m nwoke dade ka nwa m nwoke ya complete dade ka nwa m nwoke ya complete 1 year Septemba 14
onye nwa bụ na ọnwa anyị ga-enwe dade iri na ọdụla na Maazị Nnamdi Kanu ga-enweta justice maka na dade bụ ruling ọ bụrụ dị hearing no ruling and that day onwe dị ihe ga-eme ka atụọ Maazị Nnamdi Kanu nka so ọ ga-enweta justice that day. So my brother jisi ike ka mpe n'ebe a nọ.
Ndewo nwa Chineke ndewo. Biafran plate number. Biko unu nwere ikochikwa na egwu aka nụta Kanu o kwesịrị ije heritikwa ndị se Biafra plate number.
Biafra plate number. As you can see it, Biafra plate number. Sir, Kafage.
My name, I have Obioha Eugene.
Came was he bidoro gbawa Biafra plate number?
2017, Biafra plate number.
And I na ejig n'ụzọ.
Nobody and I heard him certificate everything.
Onwere document.
Enwere document. We check on office ebe a na-aga agba ya. Asụka ọrụ number. Enwere Anambra, enwere Enugu, enwere Ebonyi, ebe uche Biafra plate number. Ị ga-enweta ndị enwere office.
Ka etu mmadụ ga-esi etu ị na policy jide ka ị ga-agwa ha
Police on Jide ma ihe agba na aka ja ele. Ha ju ala m ha hụkwa gaja ya ahụ na plate number everything.
Anyị ga-ahapụ ya here. M ga-ahapụ ya. Okwu ekwuchego onwe ya. Ihe kịta nụ anyị ada adọzi gị apụta na anaghịzi m eme ihe aka iwee pụta. Ịlaiki amala ife ịlaiki ama n'ife. Ụbọchị nta ịchụọ na owere nchi. Ịdịgide nzuzu wee luo na ụbọchị nke ikpeazụ. Ị ga-afụ nzuzu gị adonye gị n'ala inu. Ọ gụchakọrọ m n'ọnụ m ga-abịa dobiri ya hie wee sị onowu Igbo ga-achụ aja na alụsị ọkịja achụcha aja pụta ọfụgo the reason na aja ahụ ọ chụrụ na ọwụlụlọ n'ọnyụ aja ọnụ ya wee mebie na osili ya n'obi isi na ije chụọ aja ọbụla ka maazị wee nweta ihe ọ na-achọ n'ọkọ pụta ka ọ ga-eji pụta weta atị nweta ihe ọ na-achọ ifunugo ya n'ebe ọ nakatọ na-ekpelu nwa ekpere si ya o jee ije anụ ajecha ya gbara aka na taba ihe ahụ ezigbo ekpere onowu jee na alụsị ọkịja jee kpaa aja ekpere bikos ije ka maazị gbara aka na ata isi na ijelo dị ka o nweta ihe ọ na-achọ n'ọnya gbara aka na taba ka data alụsị ga-ejiza gị ekpere o gosi na ịmaghị ikpe na ekpere o gosi na ịbụrụ ezigbo nwa afọ Igbo na ije ịgọ ọrụ alụsị ọfọ ije ịgọ ihe n'iti iluo dị esi ya nwa anụ eji aka ihe ahụ eji maka wee jide na ị na-agọ n'ụbọchị nke tata na a ga-arapịa n'oge eji ya ahụ wee nata onwenugo ifu ihe bi nọkata oyiche ya gbara aka na taba ịdị confused adịzina confused mara ebe ikwu ọ bụrụ na ị ga-eme ife Igbo nation pụta for Igbo nation lidie ọkwishi na isi na isi ira bụ ofi na isi gị ka ebunwe ogidi na ị ga-ebunwe ogidi mgbagburu ogidi na bịa for Igbo nation hapụgodu maazị Nnamdi Kanu hapụ IPOB lidie for Igbo nation person like me m ga-asọpọtụ gị mana ị ga-apụta asị onye isi na bụrụ n'ụzọ na mebe na amasị mebe ihe maazị na-eme gosi anyị yes na ị can lead na ọ bụrụ na social media maazị lead IPOB na social media lead anyị gosi anyị pụta campaign for Igbo referendum ka Igbo na-alụ onwe ya n'ọrụ maybe gosi shi ndị Igbo na ka anyị naba Naijiria pịawa gị ezigbo arụ ka ikweta na ọ na-eme ndewonu anyị ama akpọ gị asị maka na ihe anyị ma bụ na ịnọlọ n'ime so ị kwesịrị ịma ihe na-aga ọ asịrị ka iji wee chọọ iji eme vidio mana ekwugo m ka m ga-ayọ gị sị gị ekwene ka ijele na all these evil people push ogi ọbụlọka nke ị na-ebi na katechi ifem one on one ka anyị piri ya ka ị na-eme ife piri ya one on one collect granọt agba akwa gị ayes make noise so ị na-echekwa na aka na-eme ife pi ọgbanya na ife Zubi Michael apịawa bọtụl kona uche gị o nya dị ihe anyị na-azọ bụ Biafra enweta Biafra ọ bụrụ na iji achọrọ ịbụ Biafra it's none of your business ha agaala onwe don't use your own ịbịa ya welu nke gị na maka ekwu okwu ọ na-ebe ekwu karịa epịago ebe gị ile so ka uche gị dị onwebeghị ilijulokwa afọ ilulokwa ka ndị dagolu and ilulokwa ka ndị ka ya ada so ichuzukwa na ị ga-ada ị daala onwe gị onwe ọkwa ga-ama na highest social media ebuo gị for 1 week ideketa ude ideluo 1 week and ịma adelu dị 1 week ideketa ude bloggers ewelu gị kpala ego for 2 days nke ga-aga ndị dịka Emeka Yega ewelu gị ọ dịse online beggars ndị dịka Okwuluọra mba online beggars ndị anaghị ayịyọ nke afa ha online beggars Okwuluọra Skibo ndị na-aya ayịyọ na ndị Babiala ewelu gị mee yọla ayịyọ ego nke ga-aga ọ Babiala m ga-eme program maka Babiala maka this online beggars na-achị ịtọ n'ala Igbo to nonsense ihe anọzi kịta bụ onye ọ na-atọ n'ụtọ Babiala na-achị ime ndị ọzọ overtake ndewonu aka mbụkwa nwanne unu nwoke MAP eziokwu bụ ndụ 1 in Biafra land nwanne you cannot hate me and you don't have heart attack once ịkpọ masị inwe heart attack inwelo choice or love anyị nọ n'eziokwu na-ekwuchi ike nwanne ya adonye gị iru ude like ya Biafra ga-enwerịrị onwe ha we must have our freedom nwanne ọ bụrụ na like ha ga mee gịnị gbara acid nwụọ taa gbafuo ịsọ nwere efuru iru gị God bless you all. Chineke gozie Maazị Nnamdi Kanu, gozie IPOB leadership, gozie every IPOB principal officers, gozie every genuine Biafrans worldwide and the media warriors. Almost here Biafra. Chukwu okike abịa ma chebere anyị ESN ọpụpụ ha na mbata ha. Ha nwa ga-enwe mmeri. Anyị na-afụ aka ọlụ ha. Ndewonu. Until I come your way again. No retreat, no surrender. Almost here, Biafra.